Okay guys, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of nervous to make this. I'm kind of nervous to make this video. This is the first time that I have come to this market since the lockdown, basically. And as a foreigner, and being not many foreigners around, sometimes, I don't know, sometimes there's a little bit of fear of the old virus. So let's see what it's like. So this is a morning market. All the locals from around the area, from up to even like 25 kilometers really, they all come and bring their fresh produce. So we've got chili, lemongrass, eggplant. We've got huge papaya. Wow. Wow. And it's bamboo season now, and I've come here to get some bamboo. In fact, there's some bamboo here. Sabaidi. Al Hapan. Doi. So you literally just walk up to them and you tell them how much you want to spend. So Noi. So yeah, I only want to spend 50 cents, which is Hapan. Gets you a lot of bamboo. This bamboo is already cooked. So this bamboo here is uncut, and it's the shoots of the new fresh bamboo. So this would be a big plant. So they cut it, it's nice and tender, and then they steam it or boil it for 2 hours, and then you can eat it. Cup chai. Al Hapan. Cup chai. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know what she was saying to me then. I have absolutely no idea. I think, yeah, I don't know. It looked like she wanted to keep the 10,000. I have no idea what she was saying, but I just said I wanted to have 5,000 worth, which is 50 cents, and she gave me my change. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what she was saying. Wow, these are like red shallots or something, or red garlic. Is it garlic? I don't know. It looks like garlic to me. I'm gonna have a little look and a smell of this red. It looks like red garlic. It is garlic. What? Is this garlic too? No, that's onion. What? I'm so confused. I have no idea what that is. It smells like garlic, but it looks like a shallot. It looks like a red shallot. There's all sorts of stuff here. I don't know what lots of this is. Like, I don't recognize this. Pasalao? Baipu. Baipu. Ah. I've never eaten that before. I have no idea what that is. Or this. Tun. I have absolutely no idea what that is either, but it's called tun. This is banana flour. And we've got all kinds of sweet potato here. I know this one is a Japanese sweet potato. This one looks like more like the sweet potatoes in the UK. She's got 3 different types of sweet potato here. Oh, she's put a mask on. And this is smaller bamboo, but I don't like it because it's bitter. So you can see that some people reacting a little bit different to me. They are covering themselves with a mask, but I can understand that, although they're not doing it for the Lao. Now, I think that's because I am a foreigner, and so Lao are generally more wary of foreigners anyway, due to the complicated history, thanks to the French and the Americans. Wow, look at this. Whoa. These are so big. Wow. Whoa. Pasalao? She doesn't know. Bahu. Huh? Mangkok. Wow. Tao Dai? So for one, it's 2,000 kips. That's 20 cents for one. That's quite expensive. Oh, and she has honey. Tao dai. Bet sip. So this is fresh honey, and it's probably wild honey. Oh yes. So this is $8. Nung kilo bo? Oh, I just need half. This looks really clean honey. Can you kung? I'll sip cup chai. Aha, she wasn't interested in talking to me about the beetles, but now I'm a customer. She's got some nice clean honey there. This honey has this has like honeycomb in it, but also it has some bees in it too. You can see. We got pig face here, or pig skin. All kinds of fresh fish. Wow. And look at the size of them snails. These are huge snails. How you say?
Oh, you know.
Wow, and these flowers that they eat, I think. Sabaidi. Ginbo? Wow, they eat this. This is a flower. You can see the flies all hang, the wasps and bees hanging around. Bogin, cup chai. Wow, there's a really strange sound coming from these. And then we've got some frogs here that are already gutted for you. And we've got small frogs, big fish. And some crazy yellow mushroom. Wow. We've got mushroom, we've got different grubs. All kinds of things here. Loads of bamboo. And this is someone told me that this is a watermelon. But I tried it and it didn't taste very sweet to me, and it didn't look like a watermelon.
Watermelon, pineapple.
Yes.
Pineapple.
Pasa angkit. Delay.
Pineapple. Where you from?
England. Where are you from?
I'm from here.
Yeah, Luang Prabang.
Luang Prabang. I'm a teacher.
You're a teacher?
I'm English.
Ah, so that's why you speak good English.
Learn from English people.
What you get this for?
Huh?
What you get this for?
Praying.
Ah.
Today is the Buddhist day.
Oh, it's a Buddhist day.
Yeah. The 7th, the 8th, 14 and 15.
Ah, and why is today special?
Yeah, because they pray, they meditate.
Okay, so you go and meditate and you take this to the temple?
No, for the offering.
Ah, yeah. Wow. And they've got these Lao plums here. The plums are very small in Lao. A bit sour too. And tiny green pumpkins, and we got figs here. And believe it or not, this is a type of eggplant. It's tiny. And we got tiny chili. Got some fried banana for breakfast. We've got all kinds of Loads and loads of bamboo here. The lady put her mask on for me, which is nice. These are for the temple, for the what? Oh, big nice sausage there. So typically, I can't hear anyone really talking about me too much. People are putting their masks on when I walk past, but no one's being rude or anything. I mean, they're not being quite as friendly as they were before, but maybe that'll be okay in a couple of weeks. I don't think many foreigners have come walking around here recently. Oh, look at the little kitten down there. So typically, yeah, these people just come and bring their fresh produce from around the local area. They'll either farm it, or they'll have it in their gardens and a little garden vegetable patch, or they'll take it from the forest. Like these people may have taken this from the forest, I don't know. This banana has probably been taken from the forest, but they grow the marigolds. There's not as many vendors as there usually were before lockdown, but it's still quite busy. Oh, we got pea flower tea here. So for blue tea, Tao Dai. So it's $2 for that. And they're selling clovers here. This is literally like, oh, they're like 4-leaf clovers. So usually all of this is really full of people everywhere, but I don't know. I did come a little bit late because I didn't want to come when it was really, really busy, so maybe that's why. You can come and get your breakfast as well, if you don't want to cook it. This is the little breakfast area, I suppose. You get your nice sausages and your meats. And these are what they make for the wots, for offerings. And I don't know what this is for. It looks like just wood, but it wouldn't just be for fire. I don't know what it's for. All very nicely arranged here. Wow, lots of nice bamboo. Wow, look how pretty it all is. This is the meat section, the butchers, the local butchers. Wow, I've not seen this here before. We've got some big Thai shrimp here. And some octopus. I've never seen any of this here before. They got squid. Wow, they got all kinds of things. They got really big shrimp. Big blue shrimp. Tao Dai. Let's sit pat. Okay. So that's $8.50. And then they've got all sorts of, they got chicken feet, they got snail. Seems to be a bunch of dogs here. Dog touching the meat. That's good, isn't it? That's lovely. I wonder where that dog tail has been. I mean, considering it's the arse end of a dog, I wouldn't like to eat that meat. But it's just a little pack of dogs going through the market. We've got motorbikes and everything. Got rolled up banana leaf. Gotta be careful when you're walking through the market that you don't get run over. Her clutch control doesn't sound that great. Whoa, look at this. Some barbecue frog. Okay, so that's about it for me. I'm just going to walk through the back alleyway. I've got my bamboo and I've got my honey, which is the two things I came here for actually. I'll have some honey pancakes. Yeah, some honey pancakes today. Banana and honey pancakes. That honey was $4. $4 for half a kilo of honey here. And before, a few months ago, it was a bit cheaper. I think they could have got more access to it. Maybe there's a season to honey or something. But yeah, anyway, people definitely treated me differently. People were definitely treating me a little bit differently as a Falang there. I don't want to focus on it too much. Yeah, I think because I was speaking a little bit loud, people weren't saying very much. Whoa, look at this. How sick is this? Toner. Whoever Toner is, shout out. That's pretty sick, to be fair. Wow, this is quite a cool little... I don't even know where I am. Looks like an old part of the market. Buffet vegetables, Chinese. What is this place? Looks like it hasn't been open for a long, long time. There's cobwebs everywhere. I never came down this little back street. Let's have a little look around. So this is what it's like to be a vendor. This is their view. Oh, there's also, maybe they had vendors there as well. Yeah, look, they got numbers for the vendors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Special cocktail. What's the special cocktail? Mango mint Lao whiskey. This must have been an old noodle soup place. Maybe this was open before COVID, like the first year. Two Hands restaurant, buffet and noodle soup. Has anyone been here before? When were they last open? What we got here? We got a really old poster. 1 to 6 days elephant camp program. There you go. So yeah, I think people were treating me a bit differently because I was a Falang. No one really wanted to talk to me for too long, and when their masks were like this, they would just go like this. Or if they had some mask on, they would be like this. But I don't know, I don't mind. Like I said, I understand it. You know, Laos has a complicated history with foreigners, to be honest with you. And also, there is a lack of education surrounding the virus. Like, people think that if you've got a vaccine, that you're safe. They think so. Like, for example, the other day I walked up to someone and they asked me if I had my vaccine, and I said no. So they walked away from me, and it's because they think I'm going to give them COVID, because they think that if you have a vaccine you can't give COVID, which is really, really dangerous, you know, because obviously you can very easily transfer COVID to another person, but be safe from it yourself. Your immune system's protected from that vaccine. It doesn't mean that you can't pass it on. So things like this, you know, they don't quite understand fully. So I can understand that due to the lack of education for some people, and the complicated history of foreigners, I can understand it. And to be honest, no one was rude, no one was nasty to me. It's just no one really wanted to interact with me too much. That old lady interacted with me a little bit actually. But usually everyone's like that old lady to me. Usually everyone likes to interact. But it's just different now, you know. We are still technically in a lockdown in Luang Prabang, but well, it's far more open. Cars everywhere, motorbikes everywhere. People going to work, people going to schools. The monks are out as well. I've seen the monks walking around in the morning. Yeah, it all looks pretty normal, to be honest with you. In fact, maybe I'll make a video at some point just walking around showing you what it now looks like. Hey, that was the video. That was just walking around the morning market for the first time. I was a bit apprehensive, but yeah, it was all good. I got my bamboo and I got my honey, and that's the most important thing, eh? Anyway, thanks for watching.